I'm the only daughter of a blacksmith who desired only the strongest of sons. I grew up being coddled and told the proper ways that a lady should act. However, I wanted nothing more than to be seen as an equal to my 7 brothers in my father's eyes. I assisted my father in his smithy until he buckled and told me it was no longer right to have a grown woman by the forge. And afterwards I took up work as an electrician to prove that a woman could carry a trade as well as any man. It didn't make a difference to him, as he continued to prefer my brothers over me. Nothing I could do, however, could convince him that I was better at work than locked up in our family home while battles raged over our homeland. The dragon riders scorched the sky as they fought above. I was never very good with a sword, but I knew that if I could track down the riders as they fought closer to my village, then perhaps they would recognize me as assisting them. I saw 2 of our warriors fly away from the heart of the battle and into enemy territory. This was my time to prove my worth over my brothers, who were busy working to make weapons and armor at the smithy with my father. I broke out of my home with my blade in hand, and crept into the woods, breaking into a full sprint once the trees covered my path. I nearly reached the dragon riders, as I had been tracking them as they left an enemy camp and went further up a mountain. But then a white light washed over me. The chilly night air gave way to warm ocean spray as my eyes opened to find myself in a new location. Groggy and confused, I looked at my new surroundings. Ocean, beach, rock. This wasn't my forest. This wasn't my village. I stumbled around, avoiding the creatures that looked as if they could tear me to bits. I could feel myself drawn a certain way, and slowly made my way up the coast in that direction. I'm not sure how long I walked, but suddenly I heard a howl behind me and turned to see Lunisas, a dragon rider from my village. I recognized him as one of my father's patrons and a renowned warrior. He sat upon his wolf for a long minute, as if sizing me up. I was so sure he hadn't recognized me that I gripped onto my makeshift spear, fully knowing I wouldn't be able to defend myself against him in a battle. Suddenly he hopped down and gave me a small nod, as if to say that I was safe. Sure enough, he recognized me from my father's smithy. Lunisas explained that I was caught in a sorcerer's spell that ripped us both away from our home and onto this foreign land. He gave me the option to stick by his side and help him start anew here. Help a dragon rider? How could I say no?